Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more Metroid Fusion. And when I last left you, we were just starting off our investigation of Sector 3, the superheated area. Thankfully, the X have not invaded this area yet. The data room here is sealed by another security hatch. In order to download, you must find the security room here and activate level 2 hatches. This may allow the SAX and X parasites into the area, but we are left with no choice. Your recovery is our main goal. The data room is here. As I explained, security rooms cannot be shown on the map. Be careful, Samus. You will see very violent organisms here. Yeah, just like everywhere else. And avoid the ultra-heated areas. Your suit can't take such high temperatures yet, but we're working on it. Level 2 hatches are green. Release the lock and proceed to the data room for download. Super missile data is ready. Your firepower will triple. Is your objective clear? Yes, absolutely, triple firepower. First, activate green hatches, then go to the data room. There are no ultra-heated areas on this route, so turn back if you enter one. That's good. I don't want to get crispy fried. I'll have to go ahead and do a quick save. And we'll get on our way. You don't need the recharge room. So, this is a very hot area, and like the computer said, the X are not here yet, so actually, until I let them free, or until I let them in, rather, you won't see any enemies yet. Which is interesting, and I believe that's a super hot room, so we're not going to go that way. We're going to blow up down here, though, and then... You see I can take out all of the ground here. It's because they expect you to be able to charge through here with the speed booster. Just like that. But then the ball basically regenerates almost immediately. I could have sworn there was something to blow up down here. Maybe it's on the other side. Oh, yep, there it is. It was somewhere in here. Oh, where is that tank? I don't remember. Oh, I know, it's in the ceiling. Sometimes... Yep, there it is. Like I said, I don't know how they would expect you to find half of this stuff if you didn't know where to look. But that's not my point, I guess. Anyway, let's go back up here. Unfortunately, I have to wait for the floor to regenerate because I need the speed booster to get into where I need to get here. And then jump right here and up in here because that door is sealed. Should be able to bomb our way in. And here's the security room. So now we can open green hatches. That just leaves 2 colors unaccounted for. And I don't believe it'll be too much longer until we get both of them open, but don't let me spoil it for you. Now that I've opened up the security room, you see all the X-parasites are here, and they are ready for funsies. But that's okay, we can just kind of run right past most of them. Blow through here. Jump up here. Whoops, that was dumb. Alright, whatever. Can't go through here because it's a one-way gate, so we have to go up, and you'll see Mr. Terrifying Grin. I don't really know what his name is, but I don't like dealing with those, so I'm just going to shoot them all. But if you get too close, they just kind of jump out at you like that, and they are not nice. Just get rid of him. You can go all the way up here now. Little fire things on the floor, or on the ceiling, I should say. I think these guys are only vulnerable to missiles, if I'm not mistaken, or charged beam shots, I guess. Oh, come on with that. And this thing is another missile. Oh. Oh, that's right, it requires the super missiles, so we have to find another way through here, I believe. No? Not the floor? Okay, must be back here then. At some point the floor is accessible down through there, but we're gonna go this way instead. Oh geez, they breathe green fireballs too, I forgot. If we just kind of down through here, we can get past the one-way gate. And wind up for a speed booster right through here. Get out of the way of those guys. If I'm not mistaken, there's something hiding over here. Oh, power bomb. Never mind. As soon as I walk in through here, take this guy out, because he's not nice. I believe up is the way we want to go. Thank the Lord for directional aiming. So here we're gonna... Oh, can't go that way, because looks like somebody's been here. Could be our good friend me. That's not me. Get another little bomb area here. Now you gotta be careful, because there's a false floor and one of these little ramp slides here, so I gotta be careful. blow that up. Oh, yep, see, there it is. I'm gonna jump all the way up here. Doesn't blow up what you'd think it would, but it lets me get up in here. And on the other side of that little, I don't even know what you call this, parasitic column thing? I don't know, whatever. Let's just keep going. Suppose I can't spam these missiles awfully quick. Considering I have so bloody much of them. Like I said, missiles are just way too much fun to not spam the heck out of. And what have we here? This is the data room, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So into the data room we will go. And we shall acquire super missiles. So they function exactly the same as regular missiles, however they are 3 times the power, which is fantastic. Oh, that didn't sound good. You'll notice we can't quite go up here yet, even with my wall jumping abilities. So we're going to go back the way we came, and now we get the spoopy music, which is telling us that something bad's about to happen. And this hole in the floor was not here before, I don't believe. So why don't we check it out? Well, there is a save room in here, which I'm going to bypass for now, because there's a recharge room also. And even further in here is a tank. You'll notice now there's a slight screen shake on the missile impacts, because they are 3 times as strong. Does indicate that you've got those. And now we can bust through this thing and get our missile tank. I don't believe there's anything else in here. There's a couple of rooms that sneak up on you. There's like extra stuff hidden behind the already extra things you find. 125 missiles. We're halfway there. It's a lot of missiles, which is good because I need those. Alright, we're going to want to save up because, like, as the music is going to indicate, bad things are happening, so can't go through there, so we're going to go back up. And what the game does not tell you is that you're supposed to walk right up to this door, like that, and then this odd earthquakey thing happens. And you're like, well, what in the heck am I supposed to do now? Well, you're supposed to go all the way back where you came from, because there is something in here. What in the heck is that, you might wonder? It's a boss. We need to run away. This is called the BOX robot. I know, box, right? It's a security robot. You can only hit it from the top. And when it drops those bombs... Jeez, really? I'm supposed to demonstrate something. When it drops those bombs, you want to stay directly above them, because it won't hit you right there. And then the fire is going to kind of spread outward. So if you go right above it, it won't hit you. However, the bot jumping, I believe, can still hit you when he's moving like that. And like I said, he's only vulnerable from the top, and he's only vulnerable when he's not spitting giant fire bombs at you. Oh, come on with this. Stay right above it. There you go. He's not giving me a lot of opportunities to hit him, which is not nice. There we go, get a few more on him. He's not particularly particularly threatening boss by any means, considering him jumping at you and throwing those bombs is his only method of hurting you. But he is a pain nonetheless. I say he, it's a genderless robot, but that's okay. And as you can see, the more we hit it, some of the external armoring is coming off of his hull there, and you can see inside. It looks like he has some kind of brain inside or something. Now that he's been hurt enough, he's going to kind of limp away here. And then jump into the ceiling, because that's what bosses do when they get hurt too much, as they run away. But this debris that he knocked loose is enough to let us up here. Now, you might be wondering, are we pursuing him to fight him again? Well, yes and no, because we are not going to be seeing him again for quite some time. He is not dead, however. Clear out all the enemies here because there is something I need to get. It's so nice that they only die in one hit now. I believe it's right about here. There we go. Don't ask me how I know that, because I've been, like I said, I've been playing this way too much. But you can even shine spark diagonally. I don't think I mentioned that, but yes, you can shine spark diagonally. And sometimes you need to. Is this also a Shine Spark? No, that is the screw attack. That is not something we will be having for quite a while, so we cannot go that way. But we got the missile tank none the same, so that was all we needed. We're gonna go this way. Shine Spark right into this door and through this wall. Which I don't think they want you to do yet because... Oh, what is up here? Anything? I believe there's something up here. Oh, power bomb, of course. Yep, so I can't get whatever tank that is, but there's another one right down here. Energy tank. We were supposed to come in through this way, but I decided to take a shortcut, because the Shine Spark. We can bomb our way back up here. That'll put us back out in the beginning of the level here. Now we got what we came for, so I believe it wants us to leave, because there's not much else we can grab at the moment. Honestly, this sector is much bigger than it appears to be. But we can't get to a lot of the stuff yet because, as the computer mentioned, we don't have protection from extreme heat just yet. I believe that's coming up, but trying to go into those superheated areas is very quick and painful death. So we'll be avoiding that for the time being. And we'll get all of our power back here real quick. And a save. Where are we going next, computer? I see that you encountered a rogue security robot. You may destroy it if you meet it again. Your safety is vital. But as to your brief, level 2 security locks are released, so sectors 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. They are much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5 arc is sub-zero. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine side effects, so you'll take damage if you even set foot inside there. Avoid Sector 5 for now, but in the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but the X have destroyed all the data rooms you've used so far. I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. You'll have to use the data room in the night habitat, Sector 6, knock. Go to Sector 6 and access a navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Yep, told us to go somewhere. Tread lightly, Samus. You are the only one who can do this. And the X may be much more dangerous than we know. I believe that part's already been pretty substantially proven. Like how he's like, they may be more destructive than we realize. Yeah, they're a virulent parasitic organism hell-bent on destroying everything in sight. What is this? Does Samus suspect anything? No, I do not think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Affirmative. Out. So that's kind of one of the little ominous foreshadowing bits of the story here. They don't bother to explain who that was that contacted our computer man, but needless to say, there is something working potentially against us in addition to these X-parasites that we won't go into until much, much later. But they just kind of give you a little hint of it right now so you can understand that there's something else at play here. And then we get into this vibrant purple area, which is funny because it's dark as heck in here and it's not very vibrant at all. And here we have the Sector 6 map. The various suit data is here from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to a data room. But there's a problem. X from the Sub-Zero Sector arc are in Sector 6, and they've been changed by the cold. If you absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. This seems like a deliberate tactic. Once you download the various suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. The NOC data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X. Use your beam to stun them in order to get by. Is your objective clear? Yes. Be careful. They are hunting you actively now, Samus. And this area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. Well, we shall proceed with extreme caution next time. So for right now, thank you all very much for joining me, and we will resume next time with Sector 6, the very dark nocturnal area. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. I have been Seraphin, and stay classy, Internet.